assholes.
Nobody loves Joe Biden, right? Like, Joe Biden is not Barack Obama. Joe Biden is not a politician who has a Biden fan base that loves him, right? What Joe Biden does really well is he is a standard faceplate for DNC. And so your typical DNC voter is going to look at Biden and look at the administration and see all of the things they want happening. Now, does he look old and like he has diminished capacity? Of course he does. Does he look like he can't keep his balance? Does he lost? Of course he does. But if you talk to Democrats and you ask them how they think the administration is doing, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what you're voting for, is the administration under that president. They like what's happening with the administration. And so Biden doesn't have to be a charismatic guy if he's simply, the face of the party that's sitting in that seat right now. He's not drawing in nobody who wasn't a Democrat looks at Joe Biden and goes, oh my God, I love Joe Biden. He's so inspirational. He's simply steering the boat that already has passengers and keeping them happy.
And also, Joe Biden does not piss people off. You might not be in love with him or like him, but he's basically a likable guy. There are many people on all sides of the coin, independents, Republicans, and Democrats, that can't stand Donald Trump because, well, for lack of better words, they think he is a childish dickhead. So that works against him.
Brian, you hit on something, and it actually speaks to why I would say people are Biden supporters or in his camp or whatnot.
Projection is real in the clown world.
The cult of personality going on the other side, where it's all about this guy and the pep rallies and making you feel like, yeah, we can take the hill and all this kind of crazy stuff that people look for our presidents to be in their lives. Very rarely do they focus in on policies outside of, say, immigration, which was something that was jumped on from the beginning because policies were rolled back and our numbers at the border are quite ridiculous. But people don't talk about policy. They talk about the way he talks. Old Joe, or in Trump's case, he's belligerent and he talks crazy. And then Joe, old sleepy Joe, and now everybody's a neurologist because of what they view or perceive about the guy. But it's policies that make people, for serious voters, when it comes time, we look at policies, right? Things like the stock market doing well are not just, big deal. No, it has done well. My money shows it. That's important to me. That's important to my family. That's important to working people with 401ks. Now we got inflation going up. So what's the plan for that? But just to vilify and say, he's too sleepy to make decisions about gas and eggs is $10, which is actually $2.98 in Texas, by the way, if you want to fact check. But so a lot of this stuff is just like, it really defeats a legitimate conversation because it has to be the sky's falling, right? It has to be Chicken Little. And neither side can, and in this case, the Republican Party can't even say, well, Biden has done some good things, but we can do these things better. Why isn't that the conversation? Instead of convincing me to vote for this other guy because this other guy's asleep or he stumbles when he falls up the Air Force One. And I don't know how many people have been in leadership position, but the executive of any company is not making decisions in a vacuum. They're usually as a leadership team. Sometimes they have the board, their board of directors and stuff. So to act like this guy just sitting in a room by himself, just making decisions for our nation is really a misunderstanding of how leadership really works. So to me, it's more so if you want to critique Joe, look at his policies, look at the leadership team, look at his team around him, his advisors, what's their record, what have they been doing in the past?
Your trap phone went off.
Oh, no doubt. and then so on the other side, and that same thing goes for Trump, right? Bump how he talks. Dude got issues. We know that. I'm not trying to have a beer with him. I'm not inviting him to my house. I'm not hanging out with him. I don't want to travel with him. So who cares what he's like? But I tell you, look at his policies, look at who he's surrounding himself with, who's his advisors, what have they done, what have they been involved in, and that's how you can really make a decision about maybe how the candidate's going to lead. But right now, it's just all this silly subjective talk, and it makes me wonder if the right is intentionally not focusing on policies that they feel can help America, right? If you have a solution, I've always said this, if I'm a person and I come to your house and I say, man, I'm in IT and it looks like you may need, your wireless coverage is horrible in your house. What you got going on? I'm not going, if I have a solution, why would I sit there and say, well, man, hope you figure it out, man. Just pray about it versus, maybe try these things because that's what I do. So if the other party in this case, and I made a very anecdotal small reference, but when it comes to political parties, if you have the solutions, then bring them. Prime example, in Montgomery, Alabama, recently there was a side of town, and it's the black part of town that's always been forgotten and overlooked, and other parts of town have been invested in. It's looking nice, sidewalks, it's brought into the future. So the black part of town has been struggling for a while. Well, just recently, there was about $30 or $40 million awarded from that Biden, I think it's the infrastructure bill maybe, that was passed. And it's going to basically work to revitalize the west side of Montgomery, which from sidewalks to broadband access to fixing up communities to housing. I mean, just the overall. Sorry about that.
Y'all hear that phone going off again?
Man, you silly. So for the but my point is that that's an actual policy item that speaks to me because I'm from Montgomery and I still have family that lives in there. We still have property on the west side. So that's a policy. So you want to argue against what he's done, what he's not done? I don't care if the guy rolls down the plane steps because I realize he's not sitting up there by himself making decisions. Is it concerning? Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, very concerning. But at the same time, I just go back to the policies, and every time we get into this cult of personality, and because one guy can pump his fist and have a bunch of people cheering him on, that must mean he's better for America. No, that just means that people just like their charismatic leaders. That's what that means. So that's all. I'm going to answer my track.
Yeah, he went right to that crack phone.
For sure.
90 to 95% of voters have already made up their mind. And in fact, this election, if it's not decided by the courts, will be decided by the 7 swing states. And in those 7 swing states, 90 to 95% of the voters have already made up their mind. So we're really talking about 1% of the voting population, which is contained within the 5% of those 7 swing states. That's what's going to decide the election, if not the court.
Yeah, it's a boring election cycle if we're honest about it in terms of the presidential candidates because they've both been president. They've both had administrations. They're both known entities. They've been in the limelight for fucking 30, 40 years for different reasons. But it's not like there's anything new I'm going to learn about Joe Biden or anything new I'm going to learn about Donald Trump in the next couple of months that's going to change anything, right? I already know where my vote's going. Isaiah already knows where his vote's going. Hakima may not vote. Like, people are doing what they always do.
RFK, bro. I'm going to RFK.
Right? And it's not shocking because what more do you need to know? You've watched Trump govern for 4 years. You've watched Biden govern as president, as vice president, as the senator. Like, there's nothing new to learn about these people. Unless one of them suddenly unzips and they're a fucking lizard person. There's nothing new in character, in attitude, in action. Anyone with half a brain should already be able to look at the candidates and say, yeah, this is the guy I'm going for whatever reason. And it's just a whole lot of bluster and conversation out of, like, protocol. In the same way that everyone who keeps talking about, I want to debate. Oh, what the fuck would they debate? There's nothing to debate. You know what their policies are on every issue. There's nothing new to debate On top of there is no debate structure in place, so good luck with getting both campaigns to agree to something that's not going to happen. But it's kind of a boring election cycle on the top, if we're honest about it.
Bren, that's what I was going to ask you. What do you think the chances are of there not being a debate? Are less than 50-50?
I'm going to say I'm on a 70-30 of no debate.
Wow.
Because there's no benefit in it. There's no... If you're either of their campaign teams, you're not going to sit there and say, we would really benefit from a debate. This is going to be great. Our guy's going to be unlocked. This is wonderful. There is no infrastructure for a debate because the Republican Party has walked away from what was the previous infrastructure. So you would basically need both of these campaigns to agree to terms, to agree to moderators, to agree to how the questions are sourced, to agree to time limits, to agree to speaking orders, and there's no world in which I think that the Trump and Biden campaigns are going to come to an agreement on who should be moderating, who should be asking questions, because the GOP is going to want it to be Tucker Carlson and Joe Rogan and Patrick Bet-David or people of that ilk, and there's no way the Biden team agrees to any of that, nor should they. And they're going to want it to be the people it has always been that the GOP has now said have been unfair. So you're just, in my opinion, it's very unlikely they agree to the terms that would be necessary to hold a debate.
Yeah, fuck Joe Rogan. Nobody want to fucking hear him. Give a fuck about no damn Joe Rogan. And fuck Tucker too. And salute to America.
You're hilarious, man. You're hilarious. Not the turtleneck.
Well, I mean, with or without a jacket on top.
You gotta have a jacket if you're gonna rock a turtle.
Hakeem, is this the dude who said he would rape you if you were in prison? It sounds like him.
How about this? Why don't you send me your address?
Me and Brian friends now. I refuse now.
Why don't you send me your address so we can play? Since you want to say my name. Don't you ever say my name again, bro. Don't say my name. Treat that shit like Jesus. Don't say it in vain. Oh, we got Chris in the goo. Chris, why you only come out at night? I see your profile. I'm looking right at it. You saying you like 40 years old, but you don't look a day older than 22. That's why I don't trust you. Not playing with you. Salute to America. Salute to Wallace too.
Getting back to the election, I think that the turnout is going to be higher in October than ever before. Anybody else disagree?
Totally agree, Steve. I think it's going to be much higher.
And because of that, I think we're going to have record turnouts for our local elections, county supervisors, mayoral, House of Reps. I think it's going to be the highest turnout ever for all the jurisdictions, all districts.
Hey, this is Republican, and I can tell you in Chicago, the election commission is run by a bunch of fucking clowns, and they're having problems with the attorney general election, and they're doing another 20,000 count mail-in ballots. And guess which way it's going to go? Oh, the black guy, the ultimate Democrat guy versus the white Irish woman. I wonder if it's coincidence or there's someone afoot, maybe Alex Soros and Dominion Voting Systems. Listen, the system is corrupted. It's the whole... They kicked me. They kicked me! Kick him. Oh, kick him. Kick him, kick him, kick him. Kick him from the south side to the north side. We're gonna kick him. And then we'll lick him. But first, let's kick him.
Well, you got to sprinkle some crack on it.
Oh my God, Doctor and Adams, you're talking again. Have you two made up?
Doc, can I get a mod, please? I'll cash up you right now.
Hello?
Doc? Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Listen, I copyrighted and trademarked that. You can't use my hello anymore. Too late. Sorry.
Well,
You should have copyrighted it and trademarked it.
But you can't trademark it.
Hello?
People say hello when they answer the phone.
Hello?
So, thanks for the lie.
Hello? No, actually, you're not the only black woman I know that says that now. I know other black people say the same thing, so you're not original. Hello?
Yeah, if you don't say you trademark hello, you better sue Lionel Richie. Then.
And you gotta sue the Webster's Dictionary.
Hello?
You gotta sue Adele.
Hello?
You got to do a lot of suing.
Hello?
So, Doctor
Can you hear me?
Doctor is the social butterfly of the day. Congratulations, Doctor. You're finally creating. How do you feel, Doctor?
Doc, can I get a mod, please?
Wait, can I get a mod too?
Doc, I'm the only one that ever modded you in a room.
I mean, I'm the one that you're gonna kill, so shouldn't I have, like, murder victim privilege? Like, what's going on? Like, hello?
Can I get mine too?
Oh, he gonna kill you too?
Why not?
I'm about to go start a room, y'all. I don't know
Yeah,
about
fine,
y'all,
bitch,
but
you
this
think
is
about
too much.
Alright, please.
Yes.
Hello?
All right, Jazzy, start
Hello?
a room. Start a room. Our
Hello?
last
Hello?
Adam's going away party.
Alright, I'm out.
No, hold on a second.
You're
I
right.
think
y'all better play Ariana Grande at my funeral.
Adams, add me back because you won't be able to see the room.
I did add you. Oh, on this account.
Yeah. Okay.
I was like, wait, what?
Hello?
What is happening?
Adams, I think I mediated between you and Doc. I think I helped calm Doc down and mediated the murder
No, he's still gonna kill me.
No, I think I worked it all out with him.
He's still gonna kill me. Remember?
Did he tell you recently?
No, he's still mad. He's still mad.
Well, Oscar was in the room when I did my reading, and I think I psychologically rejuvenated
I
him.
enjoy this nice view today, Edmund. It's crazy.
The problem is, make him feel like he made violence with his words against me. And because he made
I didn't make my
his
words against you. I don't like you.
I'm allowed to
That's
kill
what it
him.
comes down to. I don't like you, and I have a right to not like you.
Why you don't
I
like
have
him?
a right to not disagree. I have a right to disagree with you without you threatening to kill me.
Why you don't
Like,
like him?
you literally are psychotic.
He is
Like,
psychotic.
absolutely psychotic, Doc. 100% batshit crazy.
I don't give a fuck. Get a ticket, bitch.
Hello.
Ass nigga. Hi, who are you, Republican fag?
Lil, how are you, Lil? Are you the new Jazzy?
Are you the new? No, she's way better than Jazzy.
Are you the real one, though? You seem like the real G, top G. I think you could smash Jazzy. I mean, what's that movie called? Princess? Have you seen the movie Princess?
It's called Precious, you stupid ass.
Precious, my precious,
Not
my
princess.
sweet little precious, my precious, my ring of power. How fun laughing my ass off. Life is so bizarre and stupid and ridiculous.
Can you show me your dick?
Listen, somebody told me the other day that it's very small, and I have to admit, it's not a very large penis.
Well, then let little Haiti.
My testicles, though, on the other hand, are fully descended and very large.
Basketball? That's your Instagram is basketball?
I'm just kidding, they're not that big, but I could still stick them in Angela's butthole. I'm pretty sure I could fit them in the butthole of a Afghani any day of the week. Bloop, bloop. Listen, I say water, you say wet. Water. Water.
Why?
I'm just joking around. I'm pointing out that all communication is hypnosis, and you can't get wet by the word water. So everything else is just a program. This is basically us trying to program each other.
And what are you gonna do about it?
Read you a poem.
Okay, do it.
Okay, this is from a Rumi anthology translated by Reynold Nicholson. This is called The Mystic Way.
Please don't. Please don't.
This is Rumi. This is right up your avenue. This is called...
Rumi?
Yeah, Persian philosopher.
Nice. Okay.
Republican, my friend, how are you doing?
I'm good. We're about to read The Mystic Way. Okay, take the... This is a hypnosis communication, copyright 2024, All Jazzy Recording Productions Incorporated. Take the deepest breath of the day. Oh. It's called The Mystic Way. Plug thy low sensual ear, which stuffs like cotton, thy conscience, and makes deaf thine inward ear. Be without ear, without sense, without thought, and hearken to the call of God. Return! Our speech and action is the outer journey. Our inward journey is above the sky. The body travels on its dusty way. The spirit walks like Jesus on the sea. Subnote, the intorsum ascendere of medieval Christian mysticism. This is called the skeptic. The philosopher who disbelieves in the morning pillar is a stranger to the senses of the saints. He says the influence of melancholia brings many fantasies into people's minds. Nay, this idle fancy of his is but the reflection of his own wickedness and infidelity. He denies the existence of the devil, and at the same time he is possessed by a devil. If thou hast not seen the devil, behold thyself. Without diabolic possession there is no blueness in the forehead. Whosoever feels doubt in his heart is a secret philosopher. He may profess firm belief, but some time or other that philosophical vein will blacken his face for all to see. Take care, O ye faithful! That vein is in you. Within you is many an infinite world. Within you are all the 72 Woe to you if one day they put forth their heads. Subnote.
Nigga, you gay, nigga.
The miracle of the pillar.
You gay, nigga.
A palm trunk in the prophet's mosque at Medina, against which he used to lean while preaching, is related in meth. Subsequently, a pulpit was set up for him, and when he seated himself, the deserted pillar moaned and cried till it was well nigh split. Removed me from the room. Whoopsie. Must have been a glitch in the Matrix.
An atheist historian. He only identifies as a Christian culturally because he sees that Christianity, in his words, not mine, have helped form society's morals and better, like, modern sciences and stuff like that.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Hey, I came to read you a poem from Rumi, the great Persian philosopher.
Oh yeah, I know Rumi. It's not long, is it?
Yep, they kicked me.
People like that, who they don't like this, and we don't like you. Tell them what's up. You tell him the truth.
Assalamu alaikum, Habibi, Habibi, Assalamu alaikum.
So Mike, you don't like us and we don't like you, and we're saying propaganda. So why are you listening to the propaganda? Why don't you leave? Come on, Mike. The entire world. Just admit it. Mike, just admit it.
Oh my God, the Adams room is still going.
Doing what you're doing in these failed threats and these whole insults isn't going to change the fact that you're a drunk. So again, focus on your issues. Man up. Man up. If you were still in the military, would they have you focus on this shit as opposed to you being focused on being a man and fighting for your fucking country? Like, what are you doing, Doc?
Hello?
What are you doing? Yeah, mute up.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
And then mute the fuck
No, you don't understand, Adams. Doctor has the green bean now. Doctor has the green bean. Doctor has the green bean. Green eggs and ham. Relax, Adams. You're not helping the situation by screaming. You do realize that, right?
He's not helping this situation by coming up on here and crying and ruining everybody's time being up on this app.
I'm sorry, but you are not adding to a positive communication. No.
I want to coddle this bullshit.
All right, I'm going to lower my volume because you're actually being more diabolical than Doctor now. You're being more diabolical. You're being more diabolical than even the Doctor. Oh. Yeah, Doctor, you got a lot of unhappy people in your room. That's the truth, though. So you're not doing something right, Doctor. Hello? 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 Riboinoi! Shaloiloim! Listen, there's no better way to cast out the demons than playing that Chinese flute. Let me tell you, Riboinoi Shaloiloim.
I'm still right here, nigga. I ain't went nowhere.
Hello?
Keep playing. Keep fucking playing.
Chino, puta madre, maricone, aquí el Cordero de Dios, buquidos, pescados del mundo, amigos, muchachos, vámonos. ¿De dónde eres, muchacho? Hola? Hello?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's me, Ibrahim. Shakabaku.
Chikabaku? Ungawa.
Yeah. You don't know, you're asking my holy ground.
Ungawa. Oscar, what's going on, brother?
Oh, nothing much.
Oh shit, Oscar, why the hell you get chewing out like that? Oscar.
Hey, chicken, what's goody, my nigga? You said what? Nah, you good, bro? I've been here. You been causing a lot of ruckus up there. How you?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you, Doc? What's going on with Doc? He good? What's up? We're gonna check on your homie, bro. Well, I mean, Oscar, this is the first room I've ever opened.
And it's the last. It's the last room we got to open up. This is the last room we got to open up.
If you want to know about Doc having his own room, KP, hey, happy birthday, nigga. And, I mean, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it, motherfuckers.
Why the hell you get chewing out like that? That shit funny. That nigga tell me your shit can't get hard. That's you fucking bitch.
Okay, doctor, I'd like to read Marcus Aurelius for the room, if I may. I mean, because I don't want to waste our time with all this useless discourse when I've got the vigor to read Marcus. Can you also live stream me on that one part so I can listen to my audio replay?
No.
Hello? I'm not talking to you, chicken. I'm talking to Doc, the Purple Heart recipient and war hero.
No.
Hello?
Hi. Can I ask you a favor? You put some ice in there and water?
Okay, doctor, if you don't respond, I'm just going to go ahead because Chicken's got his hot mic there. Oh, he left. What was that, Doc?
I said he didn't leave. I kicked his ass out.
Oh.
Dude, this is the first room I've opened in 2 years.
I know, I heard you say that earlier.
like people that are new to this clown house or whatever they think it is. I mean, I knew you when I was meditating, listening to Marcus Aurelius.
I know it's bad for me to smoke cannabis, but so is talking to this puta madre maricon.
That was years ago. It's a whole new reality for us all. Yeah, and you didn't figure it, dude. I totally want to kill you.
He became the gaslighting psychopath.
You would think that you would dedicate yourself into getting your dick hard so you could actually fuck females until you die. Until you could actually fuck females until you die, but instead you're sitting here talking about killing me? Like, bro, you have psychological problems. You really do. This is pathetic at this point.
Okay, doctor, I'm gonna interrupt both of you. I'm gonna play my flute.
I'm gonna defend myself. Fuck him.
No, because I don't want to hear either of you talk, to tell you the truth. I don't want to hear either of you talk like this. So I'm just gonna play my flute. had one lesson.
That's the reason why you suck.
Yeah, it's true.
Dude, that guy is just. I literally have his address. I literally paid $300 last night on fucking Cash App, and I was in the room with him, and he kept running his mouth at me, and he kept running his mouth at me. I'm like, okay, so I'm like, anybody in the room, if you can tell me who he is and where he's at, I'll pay $100. And it took me $300 to figure out who he is and where he's at.
What is at stake here is not only historical truth, but also the very identity of Zionism as a nationalistic movement. Wow, we have... It all started in Vilna. It seeks to blur the distinction between Zionism and a modern national movement. Anyone have what to say?
Yeah, well, there is a distinction between the religious movement and the political one, for sure. That distinction definitely needs to be heard, because in no context is this political Zionism that's happening now, does it have anything to do with what the Bible said or what, it's just completely separate. So,
well, are you talking in terms of like violence or, because the thing is, how can anyone possibly rationalize religious interpretation or doctrine, scriptural, or just philosophical, esoteric God debate with the military conflict when it's pretty much gang on gang violence? I mean, is that not a really good, accurate assessment that it's really gangs fighting gangs at this point?
No, it's really one gang group of people. This is a one-sided fight, actually. This is not a two-sided fight.
Have you ever heard of a fight like that? I mean, military conflicts always...
bullies are one-sided fights, yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is in a real...
You're not familiar with bullies?
Yes, I know bullies. I myself have bullied people. I've been bullied.
There you go. They're one-sided fights.
They're not one-sided fights. It's still a fight. Have you not heard...
No, it's not.
Have you not heard of David and the Goliath?
That's not... Jesus Christ.
That's a bully fighting a small little Jew with a rock and a sling, and he won because...
That was not happening.
What do you mean the sling, the technology of the sling, the courage of the man defeated the giant? What is...
You're trolling.
I'm not trolling. And Rav Yochanan here and Elimelech of Lizensk. I've read information that Rav has told me to read, and I am honestly more interested in Torah than in Israel-Palestinian conflict debate. That's my opinion. I like Torah. That's my opinion.
It's not a conflict. It's an asymmetrical war that's happening when one is a bully and the other is just trying to defend themselves. That's it. You talk about David and Goliath. If you know anything about it, the Philistines themselves and whether it was the Israelites at the time, they were fighting each other. It is what it is. Now that was different. It has nothing to do with what's going on now. The Philistines died off thousands of years ago. Not even the same people.
Al, in 1947, when the Jews made up 600,000 people and the Palestinians, the Arabs made up over 3 million people, 4 million people, was it David and Goliath then?
This is a dumb conversation, Black Step. Man, you do this a lot, man. I don't know why you do this, man.
No, what do you mean? It's a dumb conversation.
This is stupid. Brother. The Jews, the Jews were well funded. If you know anything about it, the people, they've been funded well by different financiers with guns and stuff. They've been doing that since 1920. You know this. I don't even know what you guys
the Palestinians didn't get guns from
No,
Russia.
they didn't. They was their home.
They didn't get guns from Russia.
No, brother, okay. Of course they end up making deals because you guys was coming in doing shit that you should have been doing. I mean, let me tell you how stupid this is. If a bunch of Mexicans came in America, Texas alone, with a bunch of guns, they're doing it now. People just coming here to try to have a better life, and people are losing their shit. And so how would you feel if hundreds of thousands of these people were crossing over with guns and shit like that, trying to take over a fucking area? This is a stupid conversation. I don't even understand why we still have this.
No, I mean, wait, because you're saying that the Jews that were in the land between the late 1800s to 1948 didn't have any right to be there, even when they were buying up land. They were legally purchasing.
This is another lie. The Sultan literally banned the sale of land to all Jews in 1882. Again, it's more lies.
But people still purchased it, didn't they?
Illegally.
Who they illegally purchased it from?
What do you mean? So the land. So if you really, this doesn't even matter. At the end of the day, I can go into the details, but you're just going to cape for Jews anyway. At the end of the day, it was illegally done. They were coming in through Constantinople, and they was coming in illegally through the Egyptian route as well. Even after Britain took over Egypt, they were still doing the shit illegally, coming into the land, armed to the fucking teeth. This is just facts, man. It's just a stupid conversation, man. It really is.
I mean, I'm just talking about purchasing land, right? That's all I'm talking about. The purchasing land. You said they're coming in illegally. So the Sultan knew that the people were there. The Sultan didn't kick anybody out. And then
they did. You don't even know what you're talking about.
And then the land was taken over by the land was taken over by the British. Right?
But look, at the end of the day, dude, you got every excuse in the world. Why a bunch of people came into the land.
Excuse, even though it's legally documented, okay.
What do you mean legally? Yeah, exactly. Google it right now. Sultan banning sale to Jews, 1882. You can read it for yourself. You're right. It is documented. You're right. And you guys came in here, hundreds of thousands, with a bunch of guns and weapons. Like, that's what happened. Like, what are you talking? This is why are you guys act? Hold on. Let me ask you this question.
Wait. When did the hundreds and thousands with the guns and weapons come in? You act like it was an armed militia coming in, like built as an armed militia. This is what a Republican. What does that sound like to you? That where the Jews coming in as an armed militia?
Listen. The conversation around this is silly. Okay. At the end of the day, a bunch of people came into the land that's not from there. A lot of them had a bunch of fucking weapons, and a lot of them even caused some terrorist attacks, but I don't even want to go there. At the end of the day, that's what happened, dude. It's literally here in America. You guys are doing it now. You don't want people invading your land. Right? People don't want people invading America now. And you guys think that back then it wasn't just like it's a stupid conversation. You guys just want to use every excuse in the book to do your praise. This is what white people do. So I keep telling you, you act like a white man, dude.
Thank you.
You sound just like that was when they was talking to Martin Luther King, trying to tell Martin Luther King, "Oh man, you're causing too much trouble. Why are you doing this? I agree with what you're saying, but at the end of the day, you're causing too much trouble." It's the same fucking thing, man. Just stupid shit, man. Bro, it's wrong. They shouldn't have did it. They should have never done it. Intelligent people told them they shouldn't have done it. Intelligent Jews were telling them, "Hey, yo, listen, guys, you guys tripping. It should be they agreed that it should be a refuge for Jews, but they never agreed that it should be a place only for Jews, or the place should be ran by nothing but Jews. It should be Palestinians and Jews alike." This is what the intelligence did.
Hey, Al, you ever read the Declaration of Independence of the State of Israel?
The Declaration of... No, I haven't read the Declaration.
No, we should read it. Let's read it.
You should read it.
For what? For what?
Well, because it'll tell you the values and the principles upon which the state was founded.
I already know. I know that I could do. I don't need to read the Declaration of Independence because this is silly. This is nothing.
I think it could be edifying if you're interested in learning something.
Yeah, I'm interested. Sure, I've never read the Israeli Declaration of Independence. If there is one, I didn't even know there is one. Yeah, sure, post it. I'll read it.
Why can't we be able to post that? I'm driving.
Yeah, I'm looking around.
I'm ready to read it, but at the end of the day, the frustrating.
I'm posting it down in the.
Yes, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna read it right now. At the end of the day, just give the fucking people rights, dude. Get your foot off their neck. And all of this shit ends, man. It's just frustrating. This shit is frustrating as fuck, man. Just stop making excuses for oppressing people.
Something from you. You were saying in did you say 1820? There was the Sultan who said
1882.
1882 that the Jews can't come into Palestine. That was what you shared, right? I just have a question for you. I just have one question.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
How the fuck is that not an apartheid? That's all.
Oh, easy. So here's what happened. So there was a big. So Jews started coming in. There was a lot of pogroms happening in Eastern Europe, specifically in Russia. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with the Bolshevik Revolution. So there's a lot of Jews coming in from European Jews that just didn't know anything about the culture or the customs of the land. Okay, so when they started coming into the land, they were bringing in a lot of values and basically interruptions that was happening in the land, similar to what happens now when you have a bunch of people that come into the land, right, into America,
okay,
right,
because that's the same as everywhere, always. It's not interesting, but if you must continue.
Say that again?
It's the same as everywhere, always. How is it possibly interesting? Like, immigrants have always brought with them their culture, which has never been...
You didn't. No, this is different. So I'm pretty sure you're aware that the World War I was fought in the Ottoman Empire.
Making up rules that affect certain groups of people differently...
But do you want to have a discussion, or you just want to say what you want to say? I mean, if you want to just say what you want to say...
No, I want you to explain yourself.
I'm trying to, but you keep interrupting me.
Why don't you get to the part where it's not an apartheid?
It's not a fucking apartheid, dude.
It's the same as everything everywhere.
All right, yeah, you don't want to have it. All right, you just want to believe what you want to believe.
No,
I don't care. You don't care about the facts. You just believe what you want to believe. So I don't know.
You haven't shared any facts that are...
Yeah, you just keep interrupting. That's why. You just want to
Al, I posted it in the bottom if you was speaking to read.
Yeah, I'm reading. I got you. Appreciate it.
According to your own claim, Al, it was an apartheid that treated Jews differently. That's not great.
Yeah, I don't care about this. Like, do your own. I don't care about what you're saying.
Oh, is that a capitulation? Okay.
No, it's stupid. This is a stupid point.
Yeah, this is you.
It's an uneducated, stupid point.
This is you losing argument on your own factual claim. That's not bad. Your factual claim is.